Hello everybody, welcome back to the Angry Robot. Now, today's review is Series 86 Windcharger, a character who hasn't had a lot of toys in a long while. Now, Windcharger here was released in the first wave of Studio Series 2026, mainly overshadowed by his wave mates, the Transformers 1 Deluxe Arachnid, and the new mold for the Voyager Seekers, Thundercracker. Although even by himself he looks really good in alt mode, taken from his original cartoon model, the G1 Minibot toy, a simplified red Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, or as close as you can get to one without being sued. Now, his alt mode is a very bright, shiny car. The very shiny red plastic in any light, making every detail very well pop out visually. The front windows are inserts which pop out the blue very well. The grille is very shiny silver except for the giant hole in the middle, which is used for the blast effect. Kind of ruins the grille, but whatever. Underneath the car is just Windcharger, just folded up and hanging out. Well, all G1's cars have that issue. Not many are well looking at the bottom anyway. Now, all down here, we might as well talk about the weapon storage. His blaster, like a little baby blaster, connects to the inner tab in his wheel for a nice weapon storage, but no way of reversing it to make it look like the exhaust port, which would have been nice. Ratchet and Ironhide had that, but Well, the blast effect just gets put on the pre-discussed hole on the grill, looking for a nice semi-clean alt mode. Now, overall, the alt mode is very good looking. The bright red and the blue windows look perfect together in the alt mode. Even the weapon storage attached is very good. Now comparisons with his G1 friends, the Optimus, the Brawn, and the Wheeljack. Now for the transformation, it is really fun and very easy. A kind of spin on the Transformers Prime Decepticon soldier transformation. First, rip off the grille and unravel the entire top of the vehicle and fold it up with the wheels inside the legs. Very satisfying, very easy. Next, pull out the arms and twist around the wheels. And finally, push the windshield in to cover up the back. Now the robot mode. Wow. This is where the figure excels in its looks. Compared to his G1 model, it's almost a 1-to-1 look. Well, other than the gray being more blue, and even the movie is still the dark gray. Well, the movie is dead. But still, he looks incredible. Little to no kibble on him, other than his feet. The only problem is that he doesn't have any heels. Very easy to topple over. And I think there could have been a way to do that, to make him not fall over a lot. But it's fine either way. Now for articulation, which is usually good on him for a mini-bot. He usually have pretty good articulations, but not necessarily him. His head is on a mushroom pegs that can twist back and forth. There's a little thing back here to make his head look up. Only a little bit though. Look at bigger Autobots and Decepticons, but nothing else. Ball jointed shoulders which can swivel back and forth. It can only go out that far, which can go a little more with the chest joint in there. Bicep swivel, 90-degree elbow, and the wrist can go backwards, but it's very hard for them to twist since it's on a ball joint, very tight ball joint. Waist can go all the way around, and it's very tight. Legs can go out very much far, and his feet like to get undone when you bring them backwards like this, so it's best to just grip his thighs. Can go out very far. Full 90-degree out with a very weird ankle pivot at the. It's not really necessarily ankle. It's more of a boot pivot, and it's very weird. It can go forward, backward, only a little bit, which can get undone the feet. And his knees are very much tight and at a 90-degree bend. Actually, not even 90. It's barely even 90. Like 80, I think. Overall, I can get him some really good poses with it, except for the feet he has, which very much the boot pivot does not make him look good in any pose. Well, he still looks good, it's not really good poses. For his accessories, he can hold his little baby gun, which is blast effect compatible with a 3mm port at the start. It stores on his back with the stand port, while the blast effect attaches to his chest and replaces his magnetic powers, while he stores it directly on his back. Speaking of his magnetic abilities, I think he has a lot of possibilities and ideas people could use for him for new Transformers media, and it's very much a shame that he never appears in any major roles. And that goes for all the G1 and Season 2 casts, for all that matter. A lot of Transformers just get outshafted by like Sideswipe and Jazz. It'd be really cool to see him in new stuff too. Now comparisons. The Optimus, the Brawn, and the Wheeljack. Now overall, Windcharger is a very good figure. Most of the mini-bots are due to their small size, and you can put a lot more of the budget into the articulation and how they work. But just almost $30 for just him? But Windcharger is a very pretty good figure. A 7.5 out of 10. I recommend him if he's on sale for you, or if you just love Windcharger that much. This has been the Angry Robot, and see you later.